For many years, transformation meant optimizing existing processes or digitizing specific functions. Today, that is no longer enough. Businesses are operating in an environment of permanent disruption, geopolitical uncertainty, changing customer expectations, regulatory pressure, and accelerated technological change. Transformation is no longer a one-time initiative. It has become a continuous capability. The organizations that succeed are those that rethink their business models end-to-end, how they create value, how they engage customers, how decisions are made, and how teams operate across silos. Technology plays an important role, but the real challenge is organizational. The companies moving fastest are the ones aligning strategy, operations, culture, and leadership around a shared transformation vision, not simply deploying new tools. The difference is rarely technology itself. Most organizations today have access to the same technologies, the same platforms, and the same market information. What truly differentiates successful companies is their willingness to challenge their own business model before the market forces them to. Kodak did not fail because it lacked innovation. BlackBerry did not fail because it lacked market leadership. They failed because they underestimated how quickly customer expectations, ecosystems, and business models could change. What we see today is that transformation is no longer a linear process. Companies operate in an environment of permanent disruption, driven by changing customer behavior, new digital capabilities, geopolitical uncertainty, and increasing competitive pressure. The organizations that succeed are the ones that combine strategic vision with execution speed. They invest early in new capabilities, empower cross-functional teams, modernize their operating models, and create a culture where transformation is continuous rather than reactive. The companies that struggle are often those waiting for certainty before acting, but in today's environment, waiting too long can become the greatest risk of all. Business transformation is no longer about optimizing the existing organization. It's about continuously reinventing how the organization creates value.
Leadership today is no longer only about managing performance, it is about enabling adaptability. Traditional hierarchical models were designed for stability and predictability, but transformation requires organizations to become more agile, more cross-functional, and more collaborative. We are already seeing emergence of product-centric teams, fusion teams bringing business and technology together, and decision-making models that are increasingly data-driven. At the same time, the human dimension becomes even more important. Companies need to manage generational differences, reskill employees continuously, and ensure people remain empowered rather than overwhelmed by the change. The organizations that will lead tomorrow are those capable of combining technological acceleration with human-centered leadership. One of the biggest misconceptions is that transformation requires replacing everything at once. In reality, the most successful transformations are incremental, data-driven, and designed around the continuity. Organizations cannot afford operational disruption while modernizing critical systems. That is why many companies are adopting hybrid approaches, modernizing progressively through APIs, cloud platforms, automation, and new data architectures while maintaining business continuity. Trust is also fundamental. Customers and employees expect reliability, resilience, and security throughout the transformation journey. This is why cybersecurity, governance, and operational resilience are no longer support functions. They have become strategic enablers of transformation and long-term growth. One of the key challenges today is moving beyond experimentation toward measurable impact. Many organizations have launched innovation initiatives over the past years, but executives are now asking a more fundamental question. What business value are we creating? Successful transformation programs are directly connected to strategic outcomes, revenue growth, operational efficiency, customer experience, resilience, or risk reduction. This also means being disciplined. Not every initiative should scale. Organizations need clear governance, measurable KPIs, and the courage to stop low-value projects early. Transformation should not be measured by the number of pilots launched, but by the long-term business outcomes achieved.
One of the biggest leadership challenges today is balancing speed with responsibility. Every organization wants to innovate faster, launch new services faster, and respond to market disruption faster. But transformation cannot come at the expense of trust, resilience, or governance. What we see increasingly is that governance is no longer perceived as a constraint to innovation. It becomes an accelerator of sustainable transformation. Organizations that embed cybersecurity, responsible technology practices, compliance, and risk management directly into their transformation strategy are actually better positioned to scale innovation with confidence. In Europe especially, trust has become a competitive advantage. Customers, employees, and regulators expect transparency, accountability, and resilience. The companies that will lead tomorrow are not necessarily the ones moving fastest at any cost, but the ones capable of innovating responsibly while maintaining operational stability and customer trust.